Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a box to open up. I know exactly what this is. You do too. You saw the thumbnail, I'm assuming, before you clicked on this. Anywho, this message this message has been delivered. This box came by way of Zach's stuff. Zach is a really cool dude. Check out his channel if you haven't. But this isn't from him. It just came from him. He had it last. This is from Knivesfast. KC over there. This is the prototype of his knife, which I've been really excited to see because not only am I friends with KC, Knivesfast, he's a cool dude. I've liked his channel for quite a while. We've chatted since long before this became a thing. But as he's been like formulating his ideas of putting a knife onto paper and then taking it further and then eventually having it prototyped and now working towards doing a production run of them, he's been talking to me all along the way, and it's just been exciting to kind of feel a little bit extra connected to this because I've been talking to the designer. So anywho, we're gonna check it out, see what it looks like. I'll have this knife here for a couple of days. He has given me permission to go ahead and carry it and lightly use it. And that's what I'm going to do because I'm excited to put it through its paces, give him some feedback. He was pretty deliberate in making sure that he asked for feedback, not just for me to check it out and say a couple of nice things, but I like that. I'm glad that he wants me to tell him what I think of it. And yeah, I'll be looking for any way that I can be helpful in that way while it's here. So let's get into it. Zach did a great job packaging this up. It's all taped up on all the corners. Love to see it. Alright, in here, there's a bunch of Zach stuff stickers. Very cool. Thank you, Zach. I'll have to ask him if these are supposed to keep going around with the knife or if these are for me or what. Speaking of which, I know Big Red EDC, JB, messaged me and he said, hey, I put a bunch of stickers and stuff in there when it went to Zach so that I think so he could keep them, but then Zach accidentally sent him with the knife, so JB said I could keep them, which is really cool. So I'll start just tossing those in with giveaways and stuff. Here are the stickers for the knife. The company that Casey is creating to market and sell this knife is Tempest Knives, and that's the logo there, so pretty freaking sweet. And in here we've got a note, and oh sweet, here's all the Big Red EDC stickers. There's a couple different ones in here, so very, very cool. Thank you, JB. All right, that is everything. Great, got it all. Okay, so went from JB to me. Next, it's going to Peter at Therapeutic Edge, and then it's going to Bob the Knife Junkie, it looks like, according to this. Okay, so thanks for reviewing the Tempest Knives Mach 51. 2 known tweaks. One, lock bar access is going to be changing, I suppose. And then the finger choil is getting extended for a clean end to edge. He's saying, please keep it for only 4 to 5 days. Great. Take 2 stickers per channel, so I can take 2 of these Tempest Knife stickers. Very cool. And then he put his phone number on here, so I'm glad I didn't hold it up to the camera. He said to go ahead and give him a call if I have any questions. So very cool of him. I'm going to keep that handy. I don't know what kind of pouch this is. It's got like this pattern on it. It's blue. This crushed velvet pouch that the knife came in. Wow, look at that. All right. Now let's take a look. Oh, sweet. Okay. So it's just in this temporary pouch. I'm assuming this is not what the packaging is going to look like. This is just a prototype. So we've got titanium frames, and they are orange peeled. And then we've got satin hardware. You'll notice the pivot is kind of a wheel design. There's definitely some automotive influence in this knife. You can see the whole thing kind of looks like a cockpit here. And really cool lines inspired by fast-moving things. I like that. Really simple looking, too. I like that it's not too busy. Orange peeling isn't usually my favorite, if I'm being honest. And so I don't know if there will be multiple finish options on these, but I would probably not prefer orange peeled, although it's done pretty well here. It's not like it's bad orange peeling. It's just a finish that I'm not usually big on. Clip side, we've got a wire deep carry clip. If you know me, you know that that is exactly what I like. Wire, deep carry, all the way to the butt end of the knife. Doesn't get better than that. So I love that choice. Yeah, look at the way the lock bar is shaped here. Really cool, the way it comes up like that. And let's see how it flicks. So as you can see, there's no flipper tab or anything, no thumb studs. It's just this kind of basically a hole that doesn't go all the way through. I don't know if you want to call it a fuller or what, a faux hole, but oh, I did that like a weirdo. Okay, yeah, with the nail it works pretty well. Let's see if it works without the nail. If I use fingertip, try to do it without flicking it. Yeah, okay. Middle finger flicks well. I think with the nail feels a little better. Okay, multiple spots to hold this, so I can get 4 full fingers not choked up, which is nice. It means choked up I've got even more room extra. The spine has no jimping or anything there, and it definitely has a pronounced ramp because of that kind of cockpit that sticks up, and really just a different, interesting design. It's one of those things that, like, I don't know, it's hard, I think, a lot of times to try to instill an object in a knife, like a car or a plane or something, and like if you put too much of the object into it, then it becomes tacky. And there's like this delicate balance when you're trying to like make a knife look like something else, where if you go too far and you make it look too much like that thing, then it doesn't look enough like a knife anymore. And this is definitely still a knife through and through. It's not just a novelty. This is a legitimate cutting implement, but you can definitely see the inspiration here too. Nice hollow grind. That is hollow, isn't it? I feel like I can see a curve coming in there. Maybe it's flat. If it's hollow, it's not a deep hollow. Maybe it's just the way the belt satin is done on there. It looked a little bit hollow to me. It's feeling flat to my fingertips. But it's thin behind the edge nonetheless. Nice, fairly thin blade stock. I want to say, I don't want to speak out of turn. I know that KC told me who's making these. I think it's QSP. I could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that. I'll try to, in my review, when I review this, know for sure. M390 is the blade steel. Yeah, internally, we've got quite a bit of milling going on. I doubt you'll be able to really see in there much, but I'll try. There's a lot of milling internally. I like that. Oh yeah, if I do that, maybe you can see a little bit. Pretty slick. It feels lightweight, lighter than I thought it was going to be, being a titanium frame lock. Yeah, it fits my hand well. It's fairly neutral, but it feels pretty locked in. The texture of the orange peeling does feel pretty good in hand. I'll give it that. I like that texture. Yeah, it feels nice. Cool. So yeah, it's here. I'm excited for these. I don't know. I don't have specifics at the moment on like what pre-order will be or anything like that. I'm just excited to be checking out the proto. What I will do is link down below to the Tempest Knives Instagram. I'm not sure if his site is up yet. If it is, I'll link that down below as well. But yeah, I imagine there's probably a pre-order of sorts happening fairly soon, I would think. So if this interests you, then be on the lookout, because sometimes if you miss the pre-order, then things are real difficult to get for a long time. So that might be the way to go if this speaks to you. I really like it. I think it looks good. So thank you guys for checking it out, and see you on the next one.